Alright, I'm back. Sorry the quality got a little bit lower. Filmed this last part a little bit beforehand, but have to refilm part of it because my phone got filled. Now, I'm the Project 5 for 1. Welcome back, my power crew, and we're going to finish this rant very strong. And of course, another mugshot. Where do I keep getting these things? Anyway, my final verdict on MMPR remake of movie. I personally, beginning-wise, I personally thought it wasn't going to be a great idea. Now, though, that I think about it, it would be a very good idea to do it. There's many potentials for this whole series. But as I said in the beginning, though, I still think the original cast would be a better idea. But on that note, though, if they did have newer people, I think having cameos of the original cast, at least the original cast or crew from MMPR seasons 1 through 3, and even MMAR, Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, at least them showing up, or voices showing up in the movie would be a great thing. The only reason I say that it might need this, because a lot of remakes have never nudged or nodded towards what the original one did. Although there is a movie now that is going to do that, they are actually going to be making there's 2 movies that have actually done this already. Well, one will be doing this, and one has already done this. One movie that's going to be nodding towards what the original ones have done is the new Mad Max, which, yes, Mel Gibson will make an appearance as the Lonesome Drifter in it. And the newer guy that's playing Mad Max gets to somewhat nod or nudge towards the fact of the original with the whole cameo scene happening in it. And of course, also with the fact that he's called a Lonesome Drifter, it also nudged towards a very famous video game series, Fallout. In particular, Fallout New Vegas, where there's a character that has the same type of title / description. So it's very, very unique that they are doing that. Now, the other movie that has done this is actually the new 2014 Godzilla. Yes, that 60-year-old beast has actually reference towards what the original one had, the whole anti-nuclear message that got lost in our American adaptation. In the newer version, though, it hits it strong. It hits the whole anti-nuclear type deal. It hits the whole fact that nuclear bombs do bad things. If you use them, many things can happen. And it definitely does hit on the whole fact that the movie is a very, very much an anti-war type movie. I mean, it doesn't hit on it like the whole movie, but the fact that this all happens because we were testing nuclear bombs, because we had a war and we used nuclear bombs and things like that. It definitely hits on the idea that if we use them, things might get too real. Things might hit the fan a little bit too fast. So the movie definitely did bring into perspective and honesty that if we do something stupid like that, are we really prepared for the consequences? And it nudged towards how the original one, at least the Japanese one, had the whole message for that. And also the fact that Godzilla was still burned or charcoaled in this one, which in the original one anyway, the reason he was that way is to actually nudge towards the people that died for the Hiroshima bomb. Talk about all the people that died, and it was a reflection of basically them, if you will. Talking about the anger, hatred towards their government and things like that, because they had to forcibly take off the enemy, and the enemy dropped the bomb. And in order to get back at them, it was kind of their rage, their hatred that fueled Godzilla. Which also kind of they hit the same fact later on with the Millennium series of Godzilla, where the little miniature Godzilla gets to see his father die, gets to melt in front of his face because of a nuclear meltdown. And the miniature Godzilla absorbs all this excess radiation and makes him stronger, more powerful than the other Godzilla. But because of this, that Godzilla is angered and raged and always sees fire and hatred every time he sees humans. So he always tries to destroy what humankind has made. Not protect it, just blow it up as much as he can. And this is a great nudge towards a lot of things. Now, also with the fact that we've had the new Godzilla, we've also had Pacific Rim, which has giant robots and everything. So I'm heavily expecting that Megazord fight scenes and even monsters will look as menacing as we have seen in both of these movies. On a small scale and on a giant scale. I expect the best CGI quality we will get anywhere. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not just a guy in a suit running around like the series has had for multiple seasons. Nothing wrong with that though. Godzilla made a living off of it. A lot of seasons have made a living off of it. Just saying, when you announce the movie, you expect high quality. And hopefully, it is high quality. I personally give the whole idea for the remake, I give it my seal of approval. Even though I'm not fully along with the idea, I still think trying to market Power Rangers better is always a great idea. Plus, I also believe the reason they will do it this way and make it darker and grittier is so when they do the next season called Power Rangers Dino Charge, the whole fact that they are using a revolver will not be shocking, not scare people. It'll actually bring to light that they can do it darker and grittier and be more serious with the show because of the way the movie will be done. And if so, it automatically opens up more of a free range for the series. Opens up wide ranges of possibilities. Makes it so that the series can flourish like it did back in 1993. And for what I can say, I have nothing against it. And hopefully it works out great. And the funny thing is, just to end this rant with a side note, yes, I do give the MMPR reboot movie my seal of approval, as I said, and I will actually rate it if you guys want. I will review it and I will rate it, just so you guys will see what I'm talking about for it. But the funny thing about it was, a lot of people have said Saban has been the reason behind why the new MMPR, well, not new MMPR, new MMPR, why the new Power Rangers Megaforce and Super Megaforce hasn't been doing it. No. Fact of the matter is, Saban doesn't own Saban Brands anymore. There's a chief executive advisor and producer. The same person is in control of Saban Brands, not Saban. He hired somebody to run the company for him. Saban still owns the rights to Power Rangers, so if they make more of the series or toys or whatever, he gets a pay cut from it. He gets a paycheck from it. Sorry. So when people say that it's his fault, it's not. It might be his name on the company, but he is not running the company. Please, people, do a little bit more research and you will understand. Hopefully you guys find this video very enjoyable to watch and see what I mean by my whole little rant of the movie / other things I wanted to rant about, but I haven't had the time. If you want to hear any more about some of the stuff I ranted about in this little 5-episode mini-series, please let me know. This is my first rant, and I hope to do more. If they are as big as this, great. I will keep doing more rants like this. I probably will even write a script out for it. Yes, if you are wondering, a lot of my rants I've already done, there was no script written. This is all freehand, right off the head. Words go from here, straight to mouth, come out to you. I think about it for a little bit before I do it, and then I go. Also, a little update. I have made several alternate Super Mega Force Legendary Mode morphs. I will be doing more stuff with Die Ranger. Expect a little preview of what the first episode, how I'm going to adapt that. Expect a little preview clip or whatever for it. Yeah, I did stuff for the Super Mega Force thing. I did an alternate Power Blaster or Power Cannon for MMPR. I'm actually going to edit that again. I'll make 2 versions. I made one that's with the Die Rangers, but it doesn't have Kazu when they're putting the blaster together. I might re-edit it. There's another scene where they actually have all the Rangers, all the Die Rangers use the cannon. I'll probably actually use that scene. And other than that, that's about it. Also, I will be doing videos of Beetleborg's morphs / Saban Rider morphs and MMPR morphs. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, each one of these videos will be a little, like, pictures or whatever, that you could download the video if you want, or stream it off of YouTube or wherever you're at, using your phone, and it will seem like you are morphing into the Power Ranger, Beetleborg, or Masked Rider. I will finish those as soon as possible so you all can see. And I will post up little video clips to show you what I mean by the whole morph thing. Now, hopefully you guys enjoy the rant I have done. I will be signing off